Hey, why you up? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Daytona International Speedway with BMRL Racing League for the Stop Soldier Suicide 325 charity race. Going to be some prizes going out to random finishers. Also, two 50-50 raffles, one for the viewers, one for the drivers. But this is Dustin Hardy with the BMRL Network. Be up in the booth all night, bringing you all to action. And should be a good race tonight. Broke out the old Gen 6 cars. Little Draft City here. About 4 minutes left in practice before they shoot into qualifying. And then we'll be getting it on. Riding along with Timothy Stubblefield and Jason Kraft. Jason Kraft got the Marines on this car tonight. And Sean Happick back here got can't tell what the sponsor is on that car. Hope for the Warriors on that car. Nice paint scheme he got broke out tonight. As well as Tim Darby with that. Looks like either Captain America or Air Force paint scheme. Tyler Jenkins with his patriotic paint scheme on as well. Right now, Chris Jordan and Brian Boyd 1-2 in the standings. Teammates running 1-2, or first and second fastest in practice. William Gage third, Jeff Peppers fourth, and Chris Mayo fifth. Got a few stragglers still joining. Should have about 10 to 15 cars tonight. Should be a good race. Can't wait to get it started. Got Chase Ware up here in the booth with us tonight as well. How you doing tonight, Chase? I'm good, buddy. Ready to get this race rolling.
Can't wait to see these older cars here on the track once again.
Yeah, I love these old Gen 6 cars. They handle and drive so much better than the next gen cars. They draft better. Just an all around better car in my opinion. But looking at practice so far, I think I might have to pull for the Beard Racing team with Jeff Peppers and Chris Mayo tonight. The boys was looking good in practice.
Go with the number 44 of William Gay. That car looking nice. He's gonna have a shot winning tonight.
Heck yeah. Well, let's thank some sponsors real quick. We got CB Graphics, Chase Ware. Matter of fact, he just coming in. Race winner will get a free paint tonight. So, thank you, Chase. And got East to West Apparel Company, XP League, and BMRL Paint Shop. BMRL Network is obviously, but SymmetricsRacing.com. If you haven't checked them guys out, go check them out. I use mine all the time. That SD1 is an awesome product. He actually just upgraded it as well. I got one of the new upgraded ones. This thing is awesome. It is amazing. It will change the way you race and take a lot of stuff off your screen as like overlays and stuff. But yeah, great product. Go hit them up. Use that code at the bottom left for 15% off. It's Team BMRL. But go hit them up. Grab you one. Get to racing. But like I said, there'll be random positions get. I believe it's a SD1 T-shirt and other prizes, as well as the 50-50 raffles that we got going on tonight. There'll be drawings after the race for that, so stick around after the race if you bought or if you donated for tickets. But yeah, should be a good night. Fun racing, no points on the line, just fun racing and having fun, man. It's gonna be a good night. And it's actually for a charity that's kind of dear to my heart, because you know that I'm a part of the military myself, and it's kind of disappointing the amount of soldiers that come home messed up in the head and just can't deal with it anymore. But yeah, just it's kind of crazy. But people like Chris Mayo donating, and all the drivers and viewers that's donated, helps a lot to stop soldier suicide, as well as other people donating to other charities for the same reason. But yeah, thank you, Chris, for putting this on and raising money for this charity. It's I know it's near and dear to me. It's also near and dear to Brian Boyd, and he's racing tonight. Great guy himself. Just matter of fact, he just retired. I should be not far behind him, but yeah. Thank you for putting this on, and also thank you for letting me and Chase do what we do up here in the booth. And qualifying is actually going on right now. Tyler Jenkins on the pole so far. Chris Mayo second. But yeah, once again, thank you, Chris, for putting this on, man. It means a lot. Got Tyler Jenkins on the pole, still holding them off so far. Chris Mayo second, Jason Kraft third, Sean Happick fourth, Tim Darby up to fifth place. Jeff Peppers will jump up to fourth, Sean Happick fifth, so I pushed Tim Darby down to sixth. Adam Gardner seventh, Stephen Hines eighth.
William Gate second.
Yes, sir. I was about to say the same thing. He jumped way on up there. Knocks everybody on down a little bit. Adam Gardner up to third.
William Gay. It's got CB graphics on the side of that 44 car.
Yes, he does. And also, Chris Mayo with the special paint scheme tonight with Stop Soldier Suicide on the hood of that thing, as well as Jeff Peppers. Same paint scheme, same sponsor, Stop Soldier Suicide. Um, like I say, and Brian Boyd got his best friend and former brother in arms, Big Fred, riding on the side of that car tonight. Speaking of Stop Soldier Suicide, that Big Fred was a great guy. Never met him, but hearing from Brian all the stories, seems like an amazing guy. Great guy to be around, but he, like a lot of us, had problems and just couldn't deal with them no more. So, like I say, if you want to donate to a great cause, man, this is one. Stop Soldier Suicide, great charity, goes to a great cause and means a lot. And Brian Boyd will come around and get his last lap. Looks like he's the last one to make a lap. Looks like Timothy Stubblefield and Sean Cross won't qualify tonight.
About William Gay. First lap was right there behind Tyler Dinkins, then got him at second lap just a little off of Christopher Jordan.
Yes, sir. So Chris Jordan will bring him to the green when we get them racked up. Get them racked up and get you a lineup right here in just a minute. All right. So, on your front row, we got Chris Jordan and William Gay. Your second row will be Tyler Jenkins and Adam Gardner. Third row will be Sean Happick and Chris Mayo. Fourth row will be Jason Kraft, Jeff Peppers. Fifth row will be Stephen Hines and Ethan Owen. Sixth row will be Timothy Darby and Brian Boyd. And rounding out the field will be Timothy Stubblefield and Sean Cross. About to be a good race. Great drafting track. Great cars to draft with. Should be an awesome show. Got 130 laps in store for y'all. 325 miles. Get a picture here real quick. If you don't mind, Chase, throughout the race, get some pictures. All right, these guys will get them stacked up, get behind that pace car, and we'll come on around here and get this green flag, get this thing on. Like I said, Chris Jordan and William Gay will bring them to the green. Got teammates sitting on the top row, third and fourth car. And also got teammates in that 73 and 52 right there. Bottom row below Jeff Peppers and Chris Mayo. Should be some good drafting tonight. Good race. Can't wait to get this one started. Alright, pace car should drop down any minute. There goes the pace car down pit road. Chris Jordan will bring him to the start. Green flag is out. Chris Jordan gets a great start. They are 2 by 2 behind Chris Jordan. Chris Jordan, Tyler Jenkins, Sean Happick on that bottom row. Got William Gay, Adam Gardner, Chris Mayo, Jeff Peppers, and Ethan Owen on the top row. That bottom and top row looks organized. Both of them do side by side action, 2 by 2 all the way down the backstretch going into turn 3. These guys are sticking them to it.
Got William Gay gang nose out in front to lead this first lap.
Like I said before, no points on the line. Just all fun. So you should see these guys race a little harder than you usually would because, you know, really nothing on the line tonight. Bring home the checkers or wreckers. Bring home the checker or the steering wheel. They are still 2 by 2 all the way through the field. And Sean Cross has lost the draft back here.
He just sitting back there hoping for a wreck, waiting for one.
I don't blame him.
He's gonna push too early.
Do not blame him. These guys are racing hard up here.
William Gay still out front here in Daytona.
Tyler Jenkins right on his bumper. Adam Gardner a little bit too far behind Chris Jordan to push him right this minute. Chris Mayo really far back there, about 3 car lengths behind Adam Gardner. But his bottom row, they are organized and rolling. But Chris Jordan somehow gets on out there in the lead. He'll drop down to the bottom, leave Adam Gardner up at the top. Oh, Tyler Jenkins gets up there and touches Adam Gardner. William Gay as well. The 88 of Ethan Owen coming up the middle, blinking a little bit, but he's on Chris Mayo's bumper.
Look at them race back there.
Yes, sir. Stephen Hines coming up through the field, too. He's right behind Chris Mayo and Ethan Owen. Jeff Peppers falls back a little bit. You got Sean Happick and Jason Kraft there, about 4th and 5th row on the bottom line, as well as Brian Boyd and Timothy Stubblefield. Oh, good bump. Good bump. Adam Gardner gets a heck of a bump there. He'll move on out to the front.
Chris Mayo pushing him.
Yes, sir. Ethan Owen gave Chris a big push, and then Chris gave Adam a good push, and they all three get a good run. Stephen Hines. Oh, Chris Mayo.
Here, and there's only 5 completed.
Yes, sir. Chris Mayo drops to the bottom in front of Chris Jordan. Adam Gardner stay up there with Ethan Owen. Stephen Hines and Brian Boyd and Timothy Darby up there behind Adam Gardner. Got Chris Mayo, Chris Jordan, William Gay, Tyler Jenkins, Sean Happick. Oh, we got 2 cars falling to the back here. Must not have liked what they seen. Brian Boyd on that bottom by himself. Still pulling on Stephen Hines, though.
I think Mayo and William might be dropping back here to get Jeff Peppers to get him back in the draft. He's falling back.
Could be. Adam Gardner right now out in the lead with Ethan Owen and Stephen Hines on his bumpers. Timothy Stubblefield pulling back up to him. You got Brian Boyd a little ways behind him with his teammate Chris Jordan right there with him. Then you got Sean Happick, Timothy Darby, Tyler Jenkins, and Jason Kraft.
Everyone's up on the top lane. You got 1 car down on the bottom, trying to get the side draft down the straightaway and try to get what he can in the corners here by himself. But he's falling back. They're doing here what the Gen 6 car always done, and that's ride around the top line here early, and then they can race side by side if they want to.
Ethan Owens goes for the lead on Adam Gardner. Got Brian Boyd behind him, but Stephen Hines is pushing the mess out of Adam Gardner up there on the top line. Brian Boyd pulling up to the back of the 88 to Sean Happick and Chris Jordan as well on that bottom line. Timothy Stubblefield and Jason Kraft too. Got about 5 or 6 cars on that bottom line. Only 2 or 3 on the top. 88 will pull up and try to get a side draft from the 2 of Stephen Hines. Adam Gardner leading right now though. But it looks like Ethan Owen is inching up there with Brian Boyd pushing him. Stephen Hines gives Adam a good bump. And Ethan Owen blocks Tyler Jenkins up there at the top. Slows them way up.
Good racing here early at Daytona. Racing like it's the last lap, but we're only 8 laps into this one.
Yes, sir. 130 laps total, and they're only 8 laps in, racing like it's the last lap. Let's see where William Gay and Chris Mayo is. Chris Mayo has picked up Jeff Peppers, and William Gay's a little ways ahead of him.
Also got Taunton Cross there behind him also. They're about 20 seconds back. There's no caution. I'm not sure if there's stages in this race or not.
Any what?
Is there any stages?
Oh, no. Straight through.
This is going to be hard for them to get back up here unless they got a good pitch strategy, but someone's off in the bottom of the racetrack.
Yeah.
Tyler Jenkins.
Yeah, Tyler Jenkins got pushed down. Can't remember who touched him, but they pushed him down on the apron, but everybody keeps it moving. But you never know. They may get a caution. These guys might get to racing and wrecking. That'll get them caught up.
Darby down on the bottom there.
Yes, sir.
Oh, up the banking.
Wee. Oh,
up the banking again. Oh, Darby. Into the wall.
Darby and Chris Jordan. That'll be the yellow flag. Let's go back and see what happened here. Timothy Darby gets into the 19, gets loose and just can't save it. Gets up into the 78 of Chris Jordan. Man, oh man.
Feel bad for Timothy Darby there. Nothing he can do after he got on the side of the 19 there. Even before that, when he got on the side of him and coming off going into turn 4, coming off turn 4, that got him loose, and then he faced it the first time, got into him again there, and then finished the deal. So.
Not sure what we got going on here with Brian Boyd and Sean Happick, but looks like they got it settled out. Right now, Adam Gardner leading, Ethan Owen second, Stephen Hines third, Sean Happick fourth, Jason Kraft fifth, Brian Boyd sixth, Timothy Stubblefield seventh, Tyler Jenkins will be eighth, ninth will be Timothy Darby, William Gay will be in 10th, Chris Mayo 11th, Jeff Peppers 12th, Sean Cross 13th, and Chris Jordan, after that wreck, will be in 14th. And really doesn't look like, I mean, Chris has got a lot of damage, but not anything like you would see on the next-gen cars.
That next-gen car, that thing would be all, the nose would be all shriveled up.
Yeah.
Probably no nose on the car.
Looks like he's got a couple broken parts on that right front, but he should be able to get her fixed up right here pretty quick. Brian Boyd will stay out. Which, I mean, honestly, it's Daytona. You don't really need tires. At number 19, got Big Fred on the car tonight. Everybody will roll off pit road. So it'll be Brian Boyd in the lead. Adam Gardner second. Third will be Ethan Owen. Fourth will be Stephen Hines. Fifth will be Sean Happick. Sixth will be Tyler Jenkins. Timothy Stubblefield will be seventh. Jason Kraft eighth. William Gay ninth. And top 10 will be Jeff Peppers. Sean Cross, Timothy Darby, Chris Mayo, and Chris Jordan will be in the back of the pack here. Chris Jordan coming back off the pit road. Not a whole lot of damage. Got her fixed up. As well as Timothy Darby. I don't even think Timothy Darby went into pits. He didn't, because he still got his damage, but it doesn't look like much. So we'll have to watch that one. See if that hurts him any. Like I said, Brian Boyd will be in the lead. Next time they come across start-finish line, they should double file up and get ready for a restart here. Got a whole lot of good looking cars out here tonight. You see these guys warming up them tires. Getting ready for a restart, baby. Had 11 laps of green flag racing. A lot of action in that first 11 laps. See what's in store for the rest of this thing, because we still got about 120 some laps, 118 something like that. I ain't good at math. My math ain't mathing tonight. On board with Brian Boyd.
17 once we go back to green.
That pace car jumped down pit road. These guys will get them started again. Brian Boyd will take off. Ethan Owen right behind him. Adam Gardner on that top row. Brian Boyd and Ethan get a good start. Ethan already trying to get position from him. So far, so good. Everybody being respectful after that restart. Ethan Owen looking like he trying to push the mess out the back of Brian Boyd. They'll be caught up in the middle if they don't be careful. Adam Gardner and Stephen Hines, Tyler Jenkins coming around that outside.
Brian Boyd leads that lap.
Brian Boyd and Big Fred led that lap. Big Fred of Sarah. Brian will fall back a little bit now. Adam Gardner come around it outside. Oh, bad push, bad push. Brian Boyd gets spun. Oh, that takes out a bunch of cars. Let's go back here and see what happens. I'll hop on the car of Brian Boyd here. Brian gets pushed off the corner by Ethan Owen. It was bad push. Gets Tyler Jenkins, Jason Kraft, Sean Cross. Ooh, I don't know who that was that come through in the end, but they was close.
On Cross barely did not make contact with anyone there.
So lap 15 will be under caution again. Be Adam Gardner out front, Stephen Hines second, Sean Happick third, Timothy Stubblefield to be fourth, Jason Kraft fifth. I think he got a little bit of damage from that wreck though. Can't be much because these cars are built like tanks. Nothing like the next gen cars. But doesn't look like he's got much damage on that car. He'd probably keep it moving. You got William Gay 6th place, Sean Cross 7th, Jeff Peppers 8th, Chris Mayo 9th, and Ethan Owen 10th. Chris Jordan 11th, Timothy Darby 12th, Brian Boyd 13th, and Tyler Jenkins 14th. Really don't look like Brian got too much damage there, to be honest with you. Woo!
There's also 2 fast repairs, I believe, in this race.
Yeah, they got 2 fast repairs, but you got to be easy on them things because you ain't got but 2, and you got 130 laps, well, 115 laps left now. Jason Kraft, William Gay, Chris Jordan, Brian Boyd, Tyler Jenkins ahead down pit road. These guys are probably just trying to make sure they don't have too much damage. Get whatever they can fixed while they're under caution. Don't blame them there at all. Jason Kraft to shoot off pit road. Be the first one off. Actually, William Gay was the first one off. Jason Kraft second. Brian Boyd third. Tyler Jenkins will come off 4th, and Chris Jordan will come off in 14th. So some good racing so far. I had 2 wrecks in 16 laps, but like I said before the race started, no points on the line, nothing really on the line, just race and have fun and hope you're in that random spot to win a prize. So, I mean, drive your heart out and try to go win a race.
Yep, that's what the name of the game is tonight. No. You wrecked? Oh well.
Exactly.
But you run out of fast spread, then you're gonna be mad and probably shut your computer down and go sit on the couch.
Yeah. It don't matter if it's a fun race or not. These are a bunch of drivers and a bunch of great drivers at that. So, I mean, you get wrecked out of the race, you're gonna be mad, fun race or not. But it is what it is tonight. Man, them cars sound good. You'll see these guys line up 2 by 2. Bring them around the track and get them restarted again. Adam Gardner will bring them to the green flag. He chooses the outside. See if that works for him. So far, he's been on the outside all night. Starting to get a little dark out there, too. Looks like we'll be running into the night in this race. Lights is already flipped on. Looks like, at least. Yeah, lights are already on. So when they come back to green, it'll be 18 of 130. So almost right at 110 laps left. Once again, while we under caution, I'd love to thank Chris Mayo for putting this on again. I mean, it means a lot to a few of us drivers, well, every driver out here, but a few of us more than others, for the charity that he's donating all this to. But thank you, sir, for putting this on, and shows what kind of person you are and the selflessness of yourself, man. Tells you a lot about you. Thank you. But this pace car should be dropping down pit road momentarily. There goes the pace car. Adam Gardner will bring him to the green flag. Green flag's out. These guys are out of there. Adam Gardner and Timothy Stubblefield, Jeff Peppers, and Ethan Timothy Stubblefield will jump down below Adam Gardner, actually. Timothy Stubblefield will go to the lead with Stephen Hines right behind him. Woo! Adam Gardner gets a heck of a push from Jeff Peppers. But Timothy Stubblefield, Stephen Hines, Sean Happick, and Sean Cross, as well as Chris Mayo coming on up here on the bottom line. And Timothy Stubblefield moves up to the top in front of Stephen Hines. Gets a good push. Making all the right moves so far.
Stephen Hines looks high. He's going to save Adam Gardner.
Yeah.
Sean Cross is there. Jeff Peppers.
Sean Happick on the back door of Timothy Stubblefield, as well as Sean Cross, Chris Mayo, Brian Boyd. But on that outside line, you got Stephen Hines, Adam Gardner, Jeff Peppers, Ethan Owen, and William Gay. That top line's moving. The bottom line's kind of stalled out right now. Jeff Peppers will sling it to the bottom.
They checked the big bear.
Oh, yeah. Got Sean Cross up into Jason Kraft a little bit mid-pack.
Okay, Chris Mayo, he's backing out back there.
don't.
William Gay's up on the outside, though. He's trying to look for about the 6th spot here.
Ooh, Adam Gardner almost spun Stephen Hines up there in the lead, pushing him. Live and you learn, though. These cars are a lot easier to save than most. With that big spoiler on the back.
Get the CB graphics, number 44. Trying to drive back up through the field.
As well as Sean Happick, Timothy Stubblefield behind Jeff Peppers. They get a heck of a push. 92 and 48 get hooked up. They are gone. They will move past Stephen Hines and Adam Gardner on the outside. Sean Happick pulling up to the back bumper of Stubblefield. That bottom line has got moving. That top line stalled out. Sean Cross down there at 4th and row. Brian Boyd, Chris Jordan, all down there on the bottom line. Got Stephen Hines, Adam Gardner, Ethan Owen, and William Gay up there on that top line. Ethan Owen will sling it down to the bottom. Adam Gardner will go below Stephen Hines, go to the middle. Stephen Hines will fall back, as well as Adam Gardner. William Gay will jump below both of them as well as Jason Kraft. Looks like Brian Boyd and Chris Jordan will jump to the top, as well as Sean Cross. Brian Boyd drops back to the bottom. He'll go around Sean Cross. Brian will jump back up there to the top, trying to get that side draft off of the guys on the bottom. Ethan Owen will jump up there behind him. They'll start moving.
Got Jeff Peppers out front the last 2 weeks in the Xfinity and the Cup race at Richmond, in BMRL. Just bad luck continued, and now he's actually out front. And then, nope, never mind.
Jeff tried to block Brian Boyd, and it took him out. Oh, boy. But it'll stay green. Lap 22 of 130. Jeff Peppers gets spun to the grass. Heavy damage, slams into the inside wall. Like I said, it'll stay green. Ethan Owen in the lead with Sean Cross under him. Sean Cross will pull past him. couldn't think there for a minute. Chris Jordan behind Ethan Owen, as well as Adam Gardner. Timothy Stubblefield will get behind Sean Cross, as well as Sean Happick.
On Cross from being outside the draft earlier, and this one now 23 laps in, he's back to the lead.
And a big checkup on that top line. Had the 56 sideways. Right now, 2 by 2 by 2. And then Stephen Hines. Top line will get a push. But they're staying pretty even right now. But now Ethan Owens will get a good push on the top. Got a lot of damage on that right side, though. That's probably hindering them getting pushed. But they're making it work. Chris Jordan will stay with him. No, he won't. He'll jump below him. Chris Jordan will jump below Ethan Owens, and he'll pass him. But then Adam Gardner gives Ethan a good push. They'll push right on back by him. 51 gives the 78 a good push. Not enough, though. And Jeff Pepper's still going after that hard lick to the front end. But he's lost the draft. And actually, he probably going to go a lap down. These guys are coming down the backstretch, and Jeff Peppers is going down the leaders are going down the front stretch. Jeff is going down the back stretch. Now the leaders are on the back stretch. They're going to turn 3. Chris Jordan still in the lead with the 51 punting him. 56, 88, 2, 73, 44, and the 3 on the outside. Pretty organized up there. The 3 will drop down to the bottom. Lap 26 of 130. Ethan Owen, Adam Gardner will jump to the bottom. Haven't seen him on the bottom all night, but he'll jump down there. He'll get a good push from Chris Jordan, and he'll jump back up to the top in front of Ethan Owen and Stephen Hines. A lot of jostling going up here at the front. The 51 will try to push that 78 past the 56 and 88. There's some great racing going on up here at the front. And the 88 will jump to the bottom and leave Adam Gardner out to dry on the top. Ethan Owen will stay on the bottom right now. The 78 will drift up a little bit on accident. The 51 will jump below him. 56 will push that 78, but the 88 will jump up in front of him. 51 and the 92 getting something going on the bottom. 78 gets pushed out of the top line. He is stuck up the doggone chute up the middle. This could cause catastrophe, but right now it's not. Oh, the 88 jumps to the bottom in front of the 52. That 88 is making some crazy moves up here at the front. It's worked for him so far. That 56 will jump up there and punt the 88. 73 and 92 out front right now on the bottom line. But that 56 and 88 getting a run with that 2 of Stephen Hines and 78 of Chris Jordan on the back bumpers. The 88 will get pushed to the front again. New leader 88. 56 will jump below him. As well as Stephen Hines. Stephen Hines will go with Adam. Leaves the 88 out there to drive by himself.
Gardner back to the front here as Hines follows him now. They hear the top. That's going to give the bottom up here. Sean Cross is trying to get back up there with the top 3 to help push them forward here up on the top side.
Yes, sir. The 56 and 2 will jump back to the top, with the 51 behind them. The 92 and 73 of Stubblefield and Kraft on that bottom line with Sean Happick trying to get something going. Just can't get back to the leaders. Here comes that 88 and 78 though. Can they do something with the leaders? That 88, every time he gets pushed out the front, he comes right back. Got a whole lot of damage on that right front, but he's making it work. Not sure how he's getting pushed so good, but hey, if it works, it works. He'll jump back to the top, 51 to the
Down
bottom.
the inside. Sean Cross down the inside. He's looking. He might be able to get side by side for a second. He's got no help though. He's got to get back up here behind it too if he wants to keep this run going. But the 88's got to jump down the inside. No help to the top two now. Will they make a big run towards them? Will the 51 and the 92, if they can get a run together and get down and pass them? 100 laps to go this time by. Still 100 laps left in this one.
And 92 will jump down there with the 51. 51 to 92, 7. We'll try to get something going on the bottom. The 88 78 jumped up to the top with the 2 and the 56. They'll have the 3 of Timothy Darby behind them as well, but Jason Kraft and Sean Happick are coming on that bottom line. 88 goes up the middle with no help. He'll pull down.
He might get the 51 here. He might get the 51 to push him here down the inside.
Yes, sir. He sure does pull down in front of him. It looks like he can't keep it on that bottom line, though. Like he wants to on that yellow line. But he's making it happen. He's coming to the front. 51, 88, 92, 7, and 73 might get up there to the front. They need to lock bumpers and get something going. Right now they got too much of a gap. Ooh, 51 gives the 88 a good push. Almost spins him though. Coming up on the about to be lap car of Jeff Peppers. Jeff needs a caution bad. Just don't need to be part of it. Let's see if they can get past Jeff Peppers without any trouble. So far, so good.
But this race up front here. Oh, the 51 almost got in the back of the 80. Almost turned the 80 around here.
Some hard racing up here at the front.
Hard racing, and they're racing right now.
That 56 and that 2 been working together all night. They keeping it towards the front. That 92 wants a piece of it. The 88 and the 7 are getting a run on them though. And 92 will jump to the bottom, but he'll jump back straight back up to the top. He sees the 88 and 51. Does anybody jump to the bottom? I wouldn't think so right now, to be honest with you. Oh, 2 gets loose. 92, 88 jump to the bottom. 56 has no help. The 88's all up in the back door of that 92, as well as Jason Kraft coming up here to give him some help. 92 to the front. 51 will jump to the bottom. The 52's coming on the bottom as well. 7's there too. The 52 will jump back to the top. Back to the bottom. '88 92 leading the race right now. 73 of Jason Kraft up there right behind them. 51, 52. And I can't tell who that is right behind them. The 7. Tyler Jenkins. 52 is shooted up the middle. 51 comes up into him, but no harm, no foul. They keep it moving. That 2 and 56 is hooked back up now. '88 moves up, crowds to 2. 88 and
Gardner. Back, still leading, but look at the 92. They're trying to get a run on the bottom here. Look at William Gay on the outside, trying to get a run back towards the 2 car.
Yes, sir. And I'll be right back, Chase. I'm going to go handle something real quick.
They still raced here, all side by side from second on back here in this one. Looking really good right now here at Daytona. William Gay now down to the bottom, not sure where he's going to try to go here. He's got no help. Neither does the top side, though. The 92 is backing up towards the outside. Can William Gay get up there? But I think the 92 is going to have a run. He's going to go down the inside. He does, but now William Gay's going to back up to the 72, or 73, sorry, back there. In about fourth. He's going to come with a run. Does he take his run, though? So they still raced here in this one. But now Adam Gardner still out front. Steven Hines from second. Go back fifth for Jordan from the wreck earlier. Just about 40 laps done. And he's back to the front here in this one. Christopher Jordan back to the front here at Daytona. Adam Gardner falling back in this one. Just waiting to see when they will need a pit here. Couple of laps here soon.
All right, I am back. Chris Jordan out front, Timothy Stubblefield second, Stephen Hines third, Adam Gardner fourth, Sean Cross fifth, Ethan Owen sixth, Timothy Darby seventh, Jason Kraft eighth, Sean Happick ninth, and William Gay will round out your top 10. Caution is out. Let's see what happened to cause the caution. Doesn't say anybody wrecked. Oh, William Gay gets turned by Sean Happick. Takes out Tyler Jenkins as well. Oh man, teammates take each other out. So Chris Jordan will be leading at the yellow. We'll probably see these guys come down and get some tires and fuel. And like Chris was saying earlier, anybody viewing in, y'all hit that link right there, buy you or donate money, donate $5 per ticket. There'll be a 50-50 raffle with video posted with the winner on the Facebook page after the race. $5 gets you one entry. And that's what Jeff Peppers needed. Jeff is one lap down. That'll give him his lap back. Third caution of the night. But that'll give Jeff Peppers his chance to get back on the lead lap and get back up here racing with these guys. Who do we see stay out and who do we see come in? Be lap 43 of 130, a little less than 100 left. We'll see Jeff Peppers get his lap back there. Everybody will come down pit road except Chris Mayo, William Gay, and Jeff Peppers. Actually, Chris Mayo does come down pit road. William Gay will stay out. Not sure how much damage William Gay has, though. Doesn't look like much. Honestly, looks like none. Maybe he got down pit road, got his damage done before everybody come in pit road. So Chris Jordan will be your leader. Timothy Stubblefield second. Stephen Hines third. Ethan Owen fourth. Jason Kraft to be in fifth. Sixth to be Sean Cross. Tim Darby will be seventh. William Gay will be 8th, Adam Gardner 9th, Brian Boyd 10th, 11th will be Chris Mayo, Sean Happick, Tyler Jenkins, and Jeff Peppers on pit road. Looks like Tyler and Jeff are getting some damage done there, or damage fixed, I should say. Jeff will also get some tires and fuel. Looks like Tyler's not opting for his fast repair, so he's going to have to sit there and wait for that damage to be fixed. As well as Jeff Pepper sitting there, probably going to get as much done as he can. As the leaders are coming to the start finish line now, he'll take off so he doesn't go a lap down. Stephen Hines will come back down pit road, as well as Adam Gardner, either topping off on fuel so they can go a little further than everybody else, or just trying to get to the back of the pack. Don't blame them either way. And how's everybody's night going to all you viewers? Let us know who y'all pulling for. I know Miss Bobby pulling for Tyler Jenkins and Barbara as well. I know Jamie's probably pulling for Kraft. like I said, once again, racing for Stop Soldier Suicide tonight. 45 laps into a 130 lap race. Everybody's fee went, or donation went to Stop Soldier Suicide, as well as 50-50 raffle money went to, or is going to Stop Soldier Suicide. Oh yeah, right, Bobby. Go grab you a couple tickets, Bobby. We all know you pulling for Tyler Jenkins. And we are 3 wide right now on pace laps. Pace car come down pit road. These guys will get her going again. Green flag out. Chris Jordan to get going. Ethan Owen already pushing. The 92 on the outside with Jason Kraft a little ways behind him.
Got Sean Cross down on the inside looking for third. The 92 and the 73 are trying to get down, but the 78's going up with them. 3 cars on the top, 3 cars on the bottom.
88, 51, and 19 on the bottom, trying to get it organized down here, but that 92 and 78 and Jason Kraft and that 73 getting it going on the bottom. That 51 pushing that 88.
Well, crew shot back up there. William Gay in that 44, in that CB Graphics car. He's driving back up to the front here after being in that incident early in the race.
Yes, sir. Chris Mayo and Jeff Peppers back here riding behind the pack a little ways, as well as Tim Darby and Adam Gardner. But right now, Chris Jordan and Timothy Stubblefield got the lead by a little ways. Ethan Owen pulls down in front of Jason Kraft and Sean Cross. They'll get it moving. They'll pull past the 78-92 of Jordan and Stubblefield. Sean Cross, Brian Boyd, William Gay, Jeff Peppers, and Chris Mayo all on that bottom line. Got Chris Jordan, Stubblefield, Tyler Jenkins, Sean Happy, Stephen Hines, and Adam Gardner.
The 73 almost got in the side of the 88 there when he went to the outside with the 78. What did the 88 do? He's going to the top. We got caution.
Oh, it's Jeff Peppers again. Let's go back and see what happens here.
7 got on the wall. The 52 came down and just hooked the 48 right up in the outside wall there. And they wrecked more behind them.
Knocks the front tire off the 2 and the 48. 56 of Adam Gardner just looks like a little bit of rear damage. The 52, not much damage. Tyler Jenkins, bad damage again. 2 with some bad damage. Tim Darby makes it through there. Chris Mayo made it through. So trouble again. Ethan Owen leads it at this yellow. Tell you what, these guys are really going for it tonight. Jeff Peppers trying to limp it back with 3 tires. Sean Happick, Adam Gardner, Stephen Hines, and Tyler Jenkins all with damage as well. Jeff Peppers just trying to limp it back. Ethan Owen, Jason Kraft, Sean, well, the whole field except Chris Mayo and Tim Darby will stay or go in. And Ethan Owen, I don't know how he's doing it, but he's still doing it with that damage up front. Did we see him sit on pit road and get some of that damage fixed?
Everyone
Oh,
came down
and
here.
Stephen Hines loses his bumper coming into his pit stall. About a great place to lose it at. So Ethan Owens says no sir to the damage. He'll keep on moving. It's working for him so far. He's going to keep it working. Sean Happick will get his damage fixed. Tyler Jenkins will come on off pit road with his damage fixed. Adam Gardner. Oh. 7. Looked like he spotted out coming off pit road. Adam Gardner, Jeff Peppers, and Stephen Hines will be sitting on pit road getting damage fixed. So we got 80 laps left. You right about that, Barbara. It'll all come out in the wash, though. At least these cars don't take as much damage as most of the newer cars. Jeff Pepper's the only one left on pit road right now. The leaders are on the back stretch. No. Leaders are on the front stretch coming to the start-finish line. Jeff Peppers will stay in there and get damage fixed. He'll go a lap down. Still got a lot of damage left to fix on that car. Pit crew working at it though. Stop Soldier Suicide number 48, SymmetricRacing.com Chevy. So they'll line up double file as Jeff Peppers is still getting damage fixed. But you never know. 80 laps left. He could get enough cautions to get back on the lead lap. But right now, still sitting on pit road getting damage done. Alright, pace car down pit road. These guys will bring it back to the start. Chris Mayo and Tim Darby on the front row. Tim Darby gets a heck of a bad start. Slows up that whole bottom line. He is not going at all. Ethan Owen trying to push him out of the way, but oh, caution again. Oh Lord, think it's Tyler Jenkins again. get going, and Tim Darby doesn't. Stephen Hines couldn't check up fast enough. Gets Tyler Jenkins. He slams the pit wall, knocks the front tire off of it. Man, what a bad night for Tyler so far. Bad keeps getting worse. That front tire is knocked slam off the car. But that's what Jeff Peppers needed. It'll minimize the damage. Chris Mayo out in the lead. In that Stop Soldier Suicide SimMetricsRacing.com BMRL Paint Shop Chevy. Chris Jordan second, William Gay third, Brian Boyd fourth, Sean Happick fifth, Adam Gardner sixth, Tim Darby seventh, Ethan Owen eighth, Stephen Hines ninth, Jason Kraft 10th, Timothy Stubblefield 11th, Sean Cross 12th, Tyler Jenkins on pit road for damage, as well as Jeff Peppers. Jeff Peppers should be getting close to getting his damage fixed. See a bunch of people coming down pit road as well. Chris Jordan, William Gay, Brian Boyd, Adam Gardner, Ethan Owen, Stephen Hines, Timothy Stubblefield, and Sean Cross. Chris Mayo, Sean Happick, Tim Darby, and Jason Kraft to stay out. Not sure what happened to Tim Darby that last restart, but he literally did not go. You right about that, Bobby. But hey, you know what they say, it always gets worse before it gets better. Tyler's still getting that damage fixed, as well as Jeff Peppers and Stephen Hines sitting there getting something done from getting into the back of the 7. Right now, Chris Mayo out in the lead. Chris Mayo having a good run tonight. Sean Happick in second, Tim Darby third, Jason Kraft fourth, Chris Jordan fifth, Brian Boyd sixth, William Gay seventh, Adam Gardner eighth, Ethan Owen ninth, Timothy Stubblefield in 10th, and Sean Cross 11th. Stephen Hines coming off pit road now, he'll be 12th. Like I said, Tyler Jenkins and Jeff Peppers still getting damage done. Not sure how much Jeff has left, but we will see. Alright, these guys will be lined up 2 by 2 once again, bringing them back to the green flag. Jeff Peppers is off pit road now. He will be 5 laps down now. The way it's going, he might get them back though. Chris Mayo and Sean Happick will bring them back to the green flag. Chris Mayo will choose the outside. Oh, I'm sure he is, Bobby. Him and Jeff Peppers as well. We'll see if Tim Darby goes this time. Not sure what happened to him last time, but he literally didn't go.
Here we come, Dustin. Back to the green.
Yes, sir. Chris Mayo takes off. Jason Kraft behind him, as well as Brian Boyd. Sean Happick on that bottom with no help. Tim Darby literally doesn't go again. Not sure what's going on with him, but he does not go.
Wonder if something's wrong with the transmission on that 3 car. He's really slow. Can't. Only going around like 120 miles an hour in that number 4 car. Sorry, 3 car.
Jeff Peppers looks like he's having trouble.
Okay, Chris Mayo in that number 24.
Chris Mayo out front. Adam Gardner and Stephen Hines trying to get that outside working again. Brian Boyd thinking about moving up. He pulls back down for now. Chris Mayo, Sean Happick, and Brian Boyd. Jason Kraft on that bottom line. As well as Stubblefield. Sean Cross will pull to the bottom as well. Adam Gardner thought about it. Sean to get up beside him.
Now it's all Chris Mayo out front though. But that 52 car is right there.
Timothy Stubblefield and Jason Kraft to move to the top. Leaves Sean Cross on the bottom by himself. He can't get the draft, so he will fall back. Oh!
You know, he might have a run here. Back towards the 9 truck, or back towards Timothy there on the bottom.
Yeah, now 51 getting that side draft. He's sticking with him right now. 73 pulls down in front of him. He'll pick that draft back up. That'll be lap 58 of 130. At 92, 56, and 2, we're getting a run on the outside. The 19 pulls to the outside in front of him. 52 and 24 out front still. 52 thinking about going up top.
19's coming with a run on the outside. What does Chris do? He can box the 19 in. He can't leave him if he gets some boxed in here with the 52. No, he's going to stay on the bottom. Chris Mayo's going to lose lead here.
As soon as Sean Happick gets back to that back bumper, though, they should get a good run back up to the front. I think Brian Boyd's a little too far out there right now. Stubblefield trying to pull back up to him. He gets to him.
The boxing, though, that 92's boxing. He's got to push the 19 with a big run here on the outside.
24, 52, 73, and 51 on that bottom. Trying to get something going here. Stephen Hines behind Adam Gardner, Timothy Stubblefield, and Brian Boyd up top.
I like good Super Speedway racing, but I cannot wait for the next BMRL. The truck and the Xfinity race at Bristol. That's going to be so much fun here next week.
No joke.
You can catch all that at BMRL Network.
What that man said. But that 19 and 92 will pull down to the bottom. 24 pull
here.
24
goes high.
Yep, it pull up in front of Adam Gardner and Stephen Hines.
Gardner might go low here. He's going to shoot down. No, he's going to push Chris Mayo here off the turn 2.
And all you viewers viewing in right now, there's a link up top, closer to the top of the chat. Hit that link, $5 to get you one
run here.
One entry into the 50-50 raffle after the race. 56
run
56
from the 56.
56 pushing that 24 to the front again. Stephen Hines right behind Adam, which is what we've seen all night. That 2 and 56 working together. All three of them are pulled down. The 56 thinks about it, but stays up top. Him and Stephen Hines will go around Chris Mayo for the lead, as well as Sean Cross. Chris Mayo.
I think if you want to win this race, you got to break that 2 and the 56 up. You got to put someone in between them.
Yes.
You want to beat those two.
Yes, sir. Them two working really good together.
Watch the 24 here. What's he do? He's gonna push his teammate in the 51. Strong cross in front of him. Where does the 51 go? Does he stay with him? He does. He does not look low. Mayo's right there. The 2. Steven Hines still pushing. Adam Gardner.
The bottom line just fell out. No bottom line anymore. The 2 gets to 56, a good push, but gets him sideways. But they still moving.
Here comes the 51. 24. Nothing they could do there.
That 2's just pushing that 56 too good. They have been working great together. Adam Gardner went and ran. Stephen Hines went and ran some Gen 4s with Adam Gardner. And that's where I think they got hooked up at, because they've been running good ever since together at draft tracks.
Look at that 2 car to get the 56 loose.
Oh, Brian Boyd gets loose and gets into the wall back there. No harm, no foul. Everybody keeps moving. 51 will shoot down to the to the bottom. 52 right behind him.
56 are really good at keeping their momentum up in the corner by pushing a little bit. The 2 knows right where he can push the 56 in the corner. And that gets them up and away here down the straightaway.
As well as Chris Mayo staying right with them too. 51 and 52 on the bottom trying to get it going. Not much going on that bottom though.
Down the front straightaway, back to the line, 64 laps in, and Chris Mayo goes down the inside. Sean Cross is there, he goes down with him, but no, Mayo goes back to the top. But now back towards the bottom. Not sure where Chris Mayo wants to go. He's going to come with a big run here if he can get pushed by the 51. When he gets his run, he's going to go big here.
I'm not sure Chris knew where Chris wanted to go.
Down the inside. Can he clear him down into turn 3? It would be good here, but no, I think, not sure if they will, unless they can get a big run here once the 78 gets a run towards the 51. Chris is clear of the 56, but does he go up? The 51's almost cleared, not quite.
24 blocking both lanes.
Does the 24 go up and block the 56? The 56 is going to come with a big run here.
Nope, too late to block it now. 56 and 2 doing what they done best all night. Push right on around that top. Brian Boyd trying to go with them.
Working hard right now. The 2 pushing the 56. Thought the 2 might have lifted the 56. The rear tires up off the ground. Almost spun him around.
Yeah, that's plate racing depth graphics. Brian Boyd, the 2 and the 56, Adam Gardner up front. Up top, Timothy Stubblefield right behind them. The 24, Chris Mayo, still sticking right with them. I think if you're going to win it, you're going to win it from that top line, because that top line is where it's been at all night. They'll go put that 48 one more lap down. Can they get by him too wide right here? Oh boy, gonna be tight. At 56, 2, 19, and 92 on the outside, keeping it rolling. That 52 and 24 right there with them. The 52 and 24 get a run. The 52 goes to the bottom. 24 goes with him. Can they get something going and move around that 2 and 56? The 51 hooks up with them as well. That 24 giving that 52 a heck of a push. Oh! Bad push, bad push. Everybody keeps it going though. Woo! 24 just didn't get straight with the 52, and they almost took out the field. That 48's caught up with that draft now. He's keeping with him. Maybe he can go up here and get one of his laps back. Lap 68 of 130 to 51. Teammate with 48. Getting a push from Jeff Peppers. That 48's a lap car, but he can still push. '78 will go down there with the 48 and 51. The 52 will be down there as well. The 48 gives that 51 a good push. Oh, and Timothy Stubblefield crashed. I think SDK just had a lapse there. Oh, the 19 gets spun from the lead. Well, let's go back and see what happened with that caution there. What you talking about, depth graphics? All right, sorry about that. But the 19 got a push there, just couldn't hold on to it. Got pushed below the yellow line, came back up and slammed into the outside wall. Took out a bunch of cars. Timothy Stubblefield will be out in the lead. 78 of Chris Jordan will be second. Jason Kraft third. Sean Happick fourth. William Gay fifth. Brian Boyd sixth. Ethan Owens seventh. Chris Mayo eighth. Tim Darby ninth. Sean Cross 10th. Stephen Hines 11th. Adam Gardner 12th. Jeff Peppers 13th, but he is still 5 laps down. They are double file. Ready to go back at it. Lap 74 of 130. What you mean by mission accomplished, depth graphics? Alright, pace car should come down pit road here soon. Look like the 78 trying to hold back and get a jump on the restart. He tried. That'll probably be a black flag right there. He jumped, 73 jumped with him and couldn't slow up fast enough to not bump him. Now they're 78 not going, and 19 tearing the bumper off the back of the 73. Timothy Stubblefield, Sean Happick, William Gay, and Ethan Owen will get away from the pack. 19 pushing the 73 now. Adam Gardner pushing the 78. Not sure if that was a penalty or not, but he certainly passed the leader before the start-finish line. And Brian Boyd and the 73 of Jason Kraft on the outside trying to catch back up with the pack. These 4 guys out front got about a second lead on Jason Kraft in 5th. Jason will get to that bottom and leave Brian Boyd out there to dry. 73 will stay down with Adam Gardner there. 78 will pull up to the top. 56 of Adam Gardner will push to 73. And the 19 hits the 78, about spins him. 24 and 48 are hooked up. The 2 and the 51 are behind them, all on the bottom line with the 73 and 56. And 19 will lead the 78 out there on the top lane by itself. Huh. Right now, William Gay leading the pack. Ethan Owens second. Timothy Stubblefield third. Sean Happick fourth. Jason Kraft fifth with Adam Gardner right on his tail, trying to push him to the front pack. And then you got Chris Mayo, lap car of Jeff Peppers, Stephen Hines right behind him. Then you got Brian Boyd, Sean Cross, and Chris Jordan and Tim Darby. Oh, sound like somebody wrecked again. let's go back and see what happened here. '19 comes up with a head of steam and punts the 2 car out of there. Takes out Sean Cross, almost Timothy Darby, Stephen Hines, Chris Jordan. So it'd be William Gay out in the lead, Ethan Owens second, Timothy Stubblefield third, Sean Happick fourth, Jason Kraft to be sitting fifth, Adam Gardner sixth, Chris Mayo seventh, Brian Boyd eighth, Chris Jordan ninth, Timothy Darby 10th, Stephen Hines with a lot of damage in 11th after getting spun. The 12 of Sean Cross after getting caught up in it. That'll be 12th. Jeff Pepper should get one of his laps back. That'll put him 4 laps down when he gets his lap back. The 88 of Ethan Owen will come to pit road, as well as Adam Gardner, Chris Jordan, Stephen Hines, Sean Cross, and Brian Boyd. Jeff Peppers will go get his lap back. That'll be 4 laps down. Just needs a few more cautions. He'll have all his laps back. So it'd be after everybody goes to pit road, it'd be William Gay out in the lead, Timothy Stubblefield second, Sean Happick third, Jason Kraft to be fourth, Chris Mayo fifth, Timothy Darby sixth, Ethan Owens seventh. Then Brian Boyd to come off pit road. He'll be 8th. 9th will be Adam Gardner. Chris Jordan 10th. Stephen Hines and Sean Cross trying to get damage from that wreck after Stephen Hines got spun. They should be off momentarily. Doesn't look like too awfully much damage to Stephen Hines. But you never know. Can't always see all of it. So 50 laps left in this Stop Soldier Suicide 325. If you haven't already, go hit that link at the top of the chat. Grab you some tickets for the 50-50 raffle. It'll be a video on the BMRL Racing League Facebook page after the race of the winners. There'll be a driver's 50-50 raffle and a viewer's 50-50 raffle, as well as some prizes to random spots. Not sure how the random spots will be done, but random spots will win a SD1, one of the race t-shirts, special edition race t-shirts, and I can't remember the other prizes, but one of the prizes is the winner gets a free paint scheme from CB Graphics. So got a lot going on tonight, so we get it all done in orderly fashion. They'll get lined up double file. William Gay. Jeff Peppers goes in and gets some more damage fixed, looks like. Sean Cross and Stephen Hines try to catch the field as well before they get back to the start finish or the restart line. They're going down the back stretch now. Jeff Pepper's right behind them. Sean Cross still on the front stretch. Stephen Hines in 1 and 2. They should catch him before they start, but it'd be kind of close for Sean Cross. Stephen Hines should be pulling up behind him now. Jeff Peppers is behind him. Sean Cross should be pulling up behind him right here in a second. So everybody's good. Tyler Jenkins, I think, is out of the race. But William Gay and Timothy Stubblefield will bring them back to the green flag. William Gay will bring them back to the start-finish line. Sean Happett right behind him. Timothy Stubblefield on the outside behind them. Chris Mayo behind them. Jason Kraft on the outside of Chris Mayo. Ethan Owen will be in 6th. Chris Jordan 7th. Brian Boyd 8th. Adam Gardner 9th. Stephen Hines 10th. Sean Cross 11th. Timothy Darby 12th. And Jeff Peppers 4 laps down. Yeah, 4 laps down, sitting in 13th. William Gay and Sean Happick and Timothy Stubblefield all trying to get away from the pack behind them, but Chris Mayo, Ethan Owen, and the rest of the pack not letting that happen. Timothy Stubblefield, Chris Mayo, Ethan Owen, Chris Jordan, Brian Boyd all go to the outside and try to get past the 44 and 52 of William Gay and Sean Happick. Brian Boyd will drop down to the bottom line behind Sean Happick. Oh, the 88 gives the 424 a bad push. Almost wrecks him. 48 trying to get one of his laps back the hard way. He on lap 83 of 130. He'll pull up in front of the 92 of Stubblefield on the outside line. Jason Kraft still on that bottom line in fourth spot on the bottom line. 48 and 92 pushing on that outside. '92 still pushing that 48. 88 goes to the outside by himself. He had a 48 behind him, but he's a little way. Oh, and the 88 just jerks it right down on the 73's hood. Just drove it right across his hood and takes himself out. Wow. Yeah, jerks it out, jerks it right back across his hood. Takes out Chris Mayo, and Chris Jordan spins it out, but no damage. So he'll be good to go. Ooh, we just did get down below before the other guys came. So, Jeff Pepper should get him another lap back. Got to put him 3 laps down. So William Gay, your leader right now. Sean Happick second, Brian Boyd third, Jason Kraft fourth, Tim Darby fifth. Everybody else on pit road right now. Chris Jordan, no damage in that wreck, but he's on pit road. Chris Mayo, on the other hand, got slammed in the rear end. Not sure how much damage it gave him. He's coming off pit road, so he should be good. Stephen Hines, Timothy Stubblefield, and Sean Cross still on pit road. And Jeff Pepper's trying to catch back up with the pack. He will be, like I said, 3 laps down now. 3 more cautions, he'd be back in the race. Lap 86 of 130. So it'll be William Gay, Sean Happick, Brian Boyd, Jason Kraft, Tim Darby in the top 5. Adam Gardner, Chris Jordan, Ethan Owen, Chris Mayo, Stephen Hines, top 10. Stubblefield, Sean Cross, Jeff Peppers, and Tyler Jenkins, the rest of the field. Not sure what's happening there. I guess he just figured he'd take the road course. Never know about that old Adam Gardner. Spooby G will put the tricks on you. So they come to the line. They should double file up and get back to racing. So far, been some great racing, great action. Been a couple of risky moves that took a couple people out, but like we said earlier, no points on the line. Nothing really on the line except try to go get a win. So Chris Jordan and Jeff Peppers have come to pit road. Tyler Jenkins still with a bunch of damage down there. All right, they'll line them up double file. Jeff Peppers and Chris Jordan catch back up with the pack. William Gay and Sean Happick will bring them back to the green. We'll see if we can get some green flag laps in here. Cut down on some of these accidents. So about 44 laps left. 43, 44. All right, pace car comes down pit road. William Gay will bring him to the Geico restart zone. He'll take off. Might get too big of a lead there unless Sean Happick's going to jump down behind him. He does not. Sean Happick and Jason Kraft to keep it on that high line and go right on around him, as well as Adam Gardner. Brian Boyd trying to catch up with William Gay now. Chris Mayo trying to catch back up with the pack. Not sure why they're too far or so far back, but they'll try to get caught back up. Brian Boyd will leave William Gay on the bottom and go with the top 4. Sean Happick and Jason Kraft will drop to the bottom. Adam Gardner will stay on the top. Stephen Hines back there, 2 cars back from Adam Gardner. trying to get back to that back bumper. Them two been working together all night. But Brian Boyd and Ethan Owen on that back bumper right now. Adam Gardner in the lead again. Brian Boyd loose. He'll give Adam a push. Jason Kraft will give Sean Happick a push. Gives him another push. Can they get by him? Not yet. Got William Gay behind him as well. Adam Gardner, Brian Boyd, Ethan Owen, Chris Jordan on that top line. Stephen Hines falling back. Sean Happick, Jason Kraft, William Gay, Chris Mayo on that bottom line. Bottom line falling back. Sean Happick gets pushed from Jason Kraft, but they break it up. Chris Jordan will jump down below Ethan Owen. Chris's teammate will stay up top. Chris will fall back. So it'll be Adam Gardner, Brian Boyd, Ethan Owen, Stephen Hines. Stubblefield coming on the bottom with no help. Chris Jordan gets up to the back bumper of Stubblefield now. Sean Happick and Jason Kraft all on the bottom line. These top four up here got it going on right now. Stephen Hines will drop down to the bottom line. Stubblefield will go. Now Brian Boyd will drop down. Not sure what's up, but he didn't drop down with his teammate, but he dropped down now. The 88 of Ethan Owen and keep pushing Adam Gardner. Brian Boyd's your leader. Stephen Hines right behind him. Stubblefield behind Stephen Hines. And then Chris Jordan. Sean Happick, Chris Mayo, William Gay behind them. Ethan Owen and Adam Gardner up top. Hanging in there, just the two of them. Ethan Owen and Adam Gardner get a good run up the top line. Ethan Owen keeping the heat to Adam right now. Brian will pull up in front of Stubblefield. Adam Gardner, Ethan Owen still leading this thing. Brian Boyd, Stubblefield, Chris Jordan, Stephen Hines right behind them. Lap 94 of 130. The only Toyota out in front. Only Toyota in the whole field out front. Not sure what happened to Jason Kraft, but he's out of the race. Huh. So the only two out of the race is Jason Kraft and Tyler Jenkins right now. '56 of Adam Gardner still out in the lead. Lap 96 coming to 97 of 130. Ethan Owen and Adam Gardner getting a little gap between them and Brian Boyd. Brian Boyd will pull to the bottom, back to the top. Brian Boyd getting a run on Ethan Owen. Stalls out. Stephen Hines and Chris Mayo trying to make that bottom line work again. Ain't got no help with them right now, though. Right now, they're just riding around in a line on the top line, making laps. The 88 of Ethan Owen still pushing the mess out of Adam Gardner in the 56. And that Scooby-Doo machine. They get to the line, that'll leave us 30 laps left in this race. Got 11 cars on the lead lap. Timothy Darby's the last one. Jeff Peppers will be the first car a lap down, 3 laps down. And then you got Jason Kraft and Tyler Jenkins out of the race. Got Sean Cross, Jeff Peppers, and Timothy Darby working together back here trying to catch the pack. And you got Stephen Hines pulling back up behind the 78. Then you got 24, 52, and 2, 24, 52, and 44 behind Stephen Hines. And these 3 back here just trying to catch back up with the pack. Adam Gardner still leading the field. Ethan Owen taps the wall a little. Oh. Not sure what just happened, but it just kicked me out of the race. I'm going to try to get back in. Just got a text from Jason Kraft. Same thing happened to him. That's why he ain't in the race no more. His iRacing knocked him out. We'll try to hurry up and get it back in here. Not sure I can get back in.
Yeah, I see the. Are you trying to pull it back up? Oh crap. Rude. Dang, we went from 18 to 26 viewers now watching since it went down. Damn.
We sure enough catching them now.
All right.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's coming back up.
We did it, Sean. Let
Hope
me know when
everyone's
you get
having a
on,
good night.
Sean, because I can't see them.
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Alright guys, not sure what happened, but it kicked me off iRacing, but we are getting it back loaded back up. We will be back momentarily.
I'm with you 56. Whatever you want to do. This time, Ethan. Get on, Chris.
Alright, race is back up. Let me turn this stuff off. And looks like we got some pitters. Yes, sir. Adam Gardner from the lead. Ethan Owen, Stephen Hines, Chris Mayo, Sean Cross. Looks like Sean Happick and them guys already pitted earlier. Sorry about the glitch. iRacing straight up kicked me out of iRacing. Wouldn't let me join back for a few minutes, but we are back now. Sorry about all that. But 24 laps to go. We will catch the end of this race, y'all. Chris Mayo will bring them back off pit road in the lead. Adam Gardner second. Ethan Owen come off third. Sean Cross fourth. Stephen Hines fifth. Sean Happick and these guys, though, they still on the track. They'll come by the lead, or by the guys that just come off pit road right now. And the 92 and 19 will go around the outside of the 52. Chris Mayo and Adam Gardner might not get passed by these guys, though. They got a head of steam coming, but Adam Gardner and Chris Mayo getting it back up to speed. It's going to be a little glitchy on the YouTube side for a minute or so. I don't know why it does that, but It'll fix itself right here in a minute.
Dustin, get yours on.
Yes, sir.
Jamie, I just maybe had some problem. Disconnect.
Yeah, I muted you. I didn't know what you was gonna say, but Jason, Jamie just said thank you for subbing for him. But Jamie, yeah, he had problems. iRacing kicked him out just like it did me. But yeah, he was trying his best to get a win. But right now, Chris Mayo, Adam Gardner out front, Timothy Stubblefield and Brian Boyd and Sean Happett couldn't catch them. So they come off pit road with the fresher tires. See what they can do out front. Sean Happett could be right behind Brian Boyd and Timothy Stubblefield. Ethan Owen will be back here 6th. Sean Cross 7th. Chris Jordan and Stephen Hines will go right by him. He's by himself. That'll put Chris Jordan and Stephen Hines 7th and 8th. Sean Cross might lose the draft. But William Gay is coming up behind him. Tim Darby in 11th. Jeff Peppers is still 3 laps down. And then Jason Kraft and Tyler Jenkins out of the race. Chris Mayo, Adam Gardner holding it out here in the front. How long can they hold on? They got a 1.2 second lead on 3rd place. So Timothy Stubblefield, Brian Boyd, and Sean Happett. And then, like I say, right behind them, Ethan Owen by himself. Then Chris Jordan and Stephen Hines. They'll blow by Ethan Owen. Not sure if he can catch the draft behind them. We'll see. Right now, they are still almost a second ahead of them. See what Chris Mayo and Adam Gardner can do. 20 laps left. Do we get a caution before the end? Or does it go green till the end? They are pulling up on them now. Chris Mayo will go to the inside. They'll block them in. Ha! What a move to keep them guys behind them. Adam Gardner will fall back behind them, but they'll still be with them. Chris Mayo still out in the front. Stubblefield 2nd. Brian Boyd 3rd. Sean Happett 4th. Adam Gardner takes 4th, so Sean Happett could be 5th. Stubblefield to go to the bottom. Chris Mayo will try to block, but he can't get it done. Stubblefield will be behind the 24. Stubblefield will lead the 24 out there to dry. Brian Boyd and... Oh! Stubblefield eased up into the 24 and got him... Oh, man, that was a hard wreck. I think they came together. Stubblefield was up and down. Not sure if he came up or both of them come together. Let's get on board with Timothy. He come up. come back down, and then come up. The 24, I think the 24 thought he was clear and tried to get behind the 92. Man. Pretty sure Stubblefield had to tow to the pits. Tore up car. Oh, and after all of that, Tyler Jenkins blows up. Looked like he thought he was clear and just wasn't clear. Hate that for Stubblefield, though. Stubblefield was having a good run tonight. And the 48 to get another lap back. Got to put him 2 laps down with 17 to go. Brian Boyd will be your leader with Adam Gardner second, Chris Mayo third, Chris Jordan fourth, Stephen Hines fifth, and everybody else on pit road except Jeff Peppers. So it'll be about 14 laps to go when they go back green. Not sure if Stubblefield used up his fast repairs or not, but he definitely didn't use it this time, and he leaves the race. Guess he is done for the night. So Brian Boyd leading, Adam Gardner second, Chris Mayo third, Chris Jordan fourth, Stephen Hines fifth, Sean Happick sixth, William Gay 7th, Ethan Owen 8th, Tim Darby 9th, Sean Cross 10th, Jeff Peppers 2 laps down in 11th. Oh, I was wondering where all that noise is coming from. Sean Cross trying to catch the field. Lining up double file. These guys will get back going racing here in just a minute. Jeff Peppers. Actually, no. It's Timothy Stubblefield. After towing, I forgot about the tow time. So he uses his fast repair, gets back on the track. He'll be 2 laps down. Jeff Peppers will be the first car lap down though. right now. Brian Boyd to pick that outside with Chris Jordan right behind him. You got Adam Gardner and Chris Mayo on the bottom. You got Sean Happett behind Chris Jordan and Stephen Hines behind Chris Mayo. Only teammates up front are the 78 and 19. Brian Boyd takes off. Adam Gardner and Chris Mayo, Stephen Hines. They'll push past Brian Boyd, Chris Jordan, and Sean Happett on the outside. Brian Boyd pulls down, squeezes the 24 to the yellow line. Adam Gardner will pull up and leave the 24 up there, or down there. Stephen Hines will push the 24. That 56 is doing what he's done best all night. Stay out front. Chris Mayo, Stephen Hines, William Gay, and Tim Darby trying to push their way back to the front. Chris Mayo will pull up in front of Sean Cross. Stephen Hines will pull behind Sean Cross. 51 will pull below the 24. Adam Gardner still your leader. 13 laps left. 24 pull back to the bottom. Got two teammates behind him. 51 and 48. They'll start pushing to the front. They got a run going so far. Timothy Darby pushing the 44. He'll almost wreck the 44. Shoo, that was close. 24, 51, and 48. Almost gets blocked by the 78, but he can't hold him off. (24, 51, 48). They'll get a good run going down the back stretch. Or front stretch, I'm sorry. 51 dug up in the butt of the 24. Oh, easy. Easy. The 24 gets stuck in the middle. Oh. Oh, the 88 gets into the 24 as well. Adam Gardner still out front. 88 trying to get something going on the bottom, but he has no help. 1952 to 2 and the 78 behind the 56, but 78 jerks it down low. Stalls out as soon as he pulls down. Ten laps to go. (78, 44, 24, 51, and 48 on the bottom row trying to go. 56 still out in the front though. Seems like the top line all night's been the preferred line. (78) or the bottom line stalled out. 44 trying to push to 78. 19 looking to go below the 56. 19 to get stuck in the middle. Teammate don't go with him. 78 to get loose. 44 get loose. Oh. 44 and 88 get caught up in a wreck. Some more of that blocking. So the 78, 44 get a run. 19 tries to pull down in front of him, but 78 doesn't get behind him, so he leaves the 19 in the middle. Then 78 gets loose. 44 pulls up, gets to 24. The 88 and the 51 to get caught up in it as well. 48 sneaks through, which will give him another lap back. He'll be 1 lap down this time. Looks like the 2 showing some displeasure. But the 56 still out front. 56 will be out front. 52 second. Brian Boyd in the 19 third. Stephen Hines will be 4th. Chris Jordan will be 5th. Chris Mayo 6th. Sean Cross comes down pit road with damage. So that'll put Timothy Darby 7th. Sean Cross, William Gay, and Ethan Owen will come down pit road with damage. Jeff Peppers getting his lap back. That'll put him 1 lap down. Stubblefield will be 2 laps down. That'll be 11th and 12th. So, 7 laps to go. Be about 5 to go when they go back green. Do we see another caution, or do they go to the end? So William Gay and Ethan Owen back off pit road. Sean Cross still sitting there with damage. A lot of front end damage. Wheel damage as well. But he's back off pit road before they get around and put him a lap down. They'll line up double file. Adam Gardner will take the outside. Sean Happick on the inside with Brian Boyd. Stephen Hines outside of Brian Boyd. Chris Jordan 5th. Mayo 6th. 7th to be William Gay. Timothy Darby 8th. Ethan Owen 9th. Sean Cross 10th. Jeff Peppers a lap down in 11th. He'll come down and get some fuel and a little bit of damage fixed real quick. So, like I said, 5 to go at the green flag. So do we get a green flag run to the end, or do we get another caution? And if we get another caution, that means Jeff Peppers will get his lap back and be back in the race. Kraft and Jenkins are out. And Sean Cross got that thing screaming trying to catch the pack in that mellow yellow throwback car. He'll catch the back of the pack before they go green. So 5 laps to go in the Stop Soldier Suicide 325. Been a long race. A lot of cautions. I think that is the 10th caution tonight. Do we see, like I say, do we see a green flag run, or do we see the 11th caution of the night and a green-white checker? They'll bring him to the Geico restart zone, and Adam Gardner will take off. Green flag in the air. Sean Happick and Brian Boyd will hang with him. But the 2-car of Stephen Hines is back on the rear bumper of the 56 like they have been all night. That's been a heck of a duo to break up. Teammates there. See what they can do here. The 52 will drive up into the 56 twice. Trying to get that side draft off the 56. And 19 and 78 behind the 52. 5 laps to go. Stephen Hines still on that back bumper of that 56. Sound like some people in the wall back here. No harm, no foul though. Adam Gardner still out in the lead. Stephen Hines on his bumper. Brian Boyd and William Gay up there as well. Brian Boyd looks to the inside, but he'll stay to the outside. The 52, 78, 24, 51. All them guys on the inside. These guys will push right on by. The 44, William Gay will jump to the bottom. 2 and 56. Like I said, teammates been hooked up all night. These guys are fast when they are hooked up. Can they hold off the field, or does somebody make a move like that right there? The 78 will go to the bottom. Chris Mayo will go with him. 4 laps to go, coming to 3 to go. They stall out just as fast as they pull down there. 2 and 56 still out front. 19 behind them. Yellow out again. Let's go back and see what happened. William Gay again. Timothy Darby. Go back and get up in the blimp view and see what actually happened here. So Timothy Darby comes down into the 44 and wrecks both of them. Mainly the 44. The 3 keeps going. So, Adam Gardner, Stephen Hines will be first and second. It'll be a green-white checker. And guess what? That'll put Jeff Peppers, should put Jeff Peppers back on the lead lap. Revving his engine up at Adam Gardner and Stephen Hines. Those guys are all friends. Might be 2 different teams, but they still good friends. Alright. As soon as they pass that start finish line, that 48 will take off. Sean Cross coming off pit road. William Gay as well. Jeff Peppers will get his lap back. Timothy Darby. Not much damage. But Adam Gardner will be a leader. Stephen Hines second. Brian Boyd third. Chris Jordan 4th, Ethan Owen 5th, Chris Mayo 6th, Sean Happick 7th, Tim Darby 8th, Sean Cross 9th as of right now, William Gay 10th, Jeff Peppers 11th. So Sean Cross comes back to pit road. So that'll put William Gay in front of him right there, as well as Jeff Peppers. Jeff Peppers should have to start from the back because of the lucky dog. End of the longest line, my guy. Buddy's back in the fight. 3 laps to go. Green-white checker. Like I said, Adam Gardner and Stephen Hines been working good all night tonight, but they are going to start side by side this time. Brian Boyd to start behind one of those guys. Not sure where Adam Gardner will start, but Chris Jordan will be 4th on the outside of his teammate. Then Ethan Owen and Chris Mayo would be 5th and 6th. Sean Happick and Tim Darby 7th and 8th. Jeff Peppers and William Gay 9th and 10th, and Sean Cross 11th. They come across the line this time. They should line up double foul and get ready to take the green again. There it is. They'll double foul up and get ready for this restart. Pace car should be coming down pit road momentarily. Oh no, they still on backstretch. I'm sorry. So first green white checker for the Stop Soldier Suicide 325. Been a heck of a race all night. These guys have been fighting hard from the drop of the green. Comes down to a green-white checker or more. And the 8080 is blinking down there. But like I said, teammates on the front row, teammates on the second row. And after that, 2 each their own. Jeff Peppers back on the lead lap. Timothy Stubblefield will be the first one a lap down. He's 2 laps down. All right, pace car down pit road. Adam Gardner will bring him to the the Geico restart zone. He'll take off. Brian Boyd gets a little loose. Adam will pull up there in front of Stephen Hines. Like I said, them guys been working good together all night. They'll try it again. Steven will pull to the back bumper. Brian will have a run. 88 Ethan Owen will give Brian Boyd a heck of a push. And he'll pull up in front of Adam Gardner. Adam Gardner will pull below him. Stephen Hines will go with him. They'll leave Brian Boyd out to dry. But Brian's teammate coming up behind him. But Ethan Owen coming up behind Stephen. Adam Gardner will block both lanes. Ethan Owen almost spins the 2. Adam Gardner gets shuffled out by the 19 white flag lap. '78 pushed the 19 too hard, pushed him right up into Adam Gardner. Take out William Gay as well. But it's the white flag, so they'll run it back to the start finish line. Jeff Peppers, after being 5 laps down, may end up winning this thing. Ethan Owen will be behind the 48. The 92 and 78, he ain't going to have enough, though. The 78 will win it. 92 second, 48 third. Or actually, '78 first, 48 seconds, 2 of Stephen Hines third. So a bad push from a teammate put Brian Boyd out of it. So Chris Jordan, Jeff Peppers, and Stephen Hines to the waiting room. All right, so Stephen Hines come in 3rd place. Let's get him in the booth and talk to him. Steven, you got a copy, buddy? Nothing much, man. What a run, man. You and Adam Gardner had it going on all night. Y'all got separated for a little while, but got together there at the end, and yeah, I seen that. And then a bad push from a teammate got Adam in the wall. So both of y'all had good runs, but ended up with bad finishes. Yeah, y'all had it going on, man. I don't know where that come from, but y'all had it going on. Yeah, I believe it's because you can keep your momentum all up there, and you ain't gotta slow it up trying to stay up. Yeah, you ain't got to slow up to try to get around them guys. Or to stay off of them guys, I mean. But, yeah, great night for you guys. And just not the finish y'all was probably looking for, but that's what this race was for. That's right. But, like I say, man, congratulations on your 3rd place finish, even though probably should have had a lot more, but it is what it is. But stick around. We'll have the 50-50 raffles, and I think you were muted that whole time. But yeah, great run, man. Yeah, I muted it earlier for a reason. But yeah, great run tonight. Sorry you didn't have the finish you wanted. But like you said, great cause. Money going to a great charity. Stop Soldier Suicide. And congratulations on your 3rd place finish. Any sponsors you want to shout out to?
No. I got my parent.
10-4. All right. Well, we'll get. Yes, sir. Well, and you have a good rest of your night, buddy.
Cool.
All right, bud. All right, Jeff Peppers, you got a copy, buddy.
I got you.
Man, listen here, buddy. Go 5 laps down. Come back. Get on the lead lap.
That's right.
And almost win this thing, buddy.
Did it. Oh, I was almost there.
Yes, you
Man,
did.
oh man. Let me tell you, that was fun.
That
It was a show, and never give up.
that's
Never
it.
give up.
That's exactly what racing should look like right there. Everybody was going for it. No points on the line, nothing on the line. Just go for a win. You got caught up in some trouble early, and like I said, he went down 5 laps and somehow miraculously got all 5 laps back and ended up on the lead lap. I thought you was gonna get her there at the end, but you just didn't have a good enough run.
Oh, I did. If it wasn't for the other cars in front of having some mishaps on that final lap there, we'd have a different story. But yeah, it was my mistake on why I went 5 laps down. I did the old. Oh, it might not be that bad. Let me not use my fast repair, and it turned out of 8 minutes of required damage. So I just had to wait. I couldn't be mad at nobody but myself, and I just had to run my race. And hope I could be gracious enough to get my laps back under Lucky Dog. I sure did at the end when it counted. I'm always like that, man. I never give up. Fight. If I was 15 laps down, I would have done the same. How I feel. Yeah, I honestly I wasn't expecting second. I thought I got third, but I forgot that Stubble lap down. Yeah. All in all, brought that BMRL Chevy home in second, and subsequent to race, some of them might have got involved in that last race. Yeah. Fun.
And it all for a great cause too. That Stop Soldier Suicide.
That's
Oh.
right. I was gonna mention that. Stop all the proceeds thing that's being donated there. I'm not exactly sure on the number, but that's what we did this for tonight. To throw some awareness, maybe throw a little bit of help. That call, help all the people out there that are struggling. They don't need to go fight for our freedom overseas, wherever the case it may be, to come back and treated the way they were treated, or have different thoughts and feelings that they have and feel like they have. Should all be here for them and take care of them. The little bit we raise, it may not be much, but it will definitely go to all.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, you touched my heart when you said all that right there, buddy. But for real, but like I said during the broadcast, thanks to Chris and all the rest of the admins and everything that made this happen. I know it's mostly Chris. Thank him, because this means a lot to me and means a lot to Brian Boyd as well. I mean, he didn't have a good finish tonight, but hey, money goes to a good cause, and like you said, Stop Soldier Suicide, and trust me, it means a lot to me and him. I'm not sure if anybody else in the field's a veteran, but yeah, it means a lot. But
I have a lot of family that is, but I haven't had any family type of situation. I am aware of the issue there that it goes around in America. That it sucks for Brian. Shout out to him. I know he when he was I could hear it over the early first. All in all, you know, to the MRL song. That's fun.
yeah, like I said, it means a lot to me, but it means 10 times more to Brian, because he actually lost one of his good friends and brothers in arms that he served with to suicide. So yeah, it meant a lot more to him than anybody out there. So yeah, sucks to see him not win it, but hey, at least there's money going towards that good cause. And but congratulations on your runner-up finish though, bud. And you got any sponsors to shout out to?
BMRL, you know, they kind of hit me up with this paint here. I race for here, letting them putting this on, and look, hey, look Look who's still in my spotlight. But
Have a viewer winner announcement.
Oh, let's go ahead with that before we get Chris in here.
So the viewer total was $21.38 to the winner, and Steve Hines won that.
Steve Hines. Oh man.
Steve, that
Steve
race?
Hines the winner. I'll post the video on Facebook of putting the names down and spinning the wheel just for validation, and yeah.
Can I go back to thinking my sponsors, Chris?
Yep. All right.
All right. Well, let me give thanks to Chris for putting the league on and putting this event on, and you, Dustin, for broadcasting it, and STEM metrics on the side. I know somebody's getting the SD1 tonight. It's going to be a random drawing later on, and it was a fun race. I want to thank everybody that puts this on. And I can't forget, out of everybody else, I got to thank my wife just for letting me do this, and my kids for giving me time.
You
Every day too.
you better thank the wifey. I know she'd probably kick your butt if you don't. So.
Sure.
But no, on a serious note, man, congratulations, and let's. I'm gonna push you back up here and get the winner up here, man. Yes, sir. Chris, you got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I'm good, man. Great run. Y'all, Dep guys, y'all kept it moving towards the front all night. Had some trouble a couple times, but I mean, that's racing at Daytona. But how you feeling about your win, buddy?
Really, this. It'll. Up going on. Just glad one of us won. I wish it been 1-2. This whole race for his buddy Fred Arstera. He was a good friend of Brian. This win for him, all the soldiers out there they're going through a tough time. It's nice to get a win, but I would have meant a lot. Hope you thank you. 7. When headed kind of it would be clean race. So we had really wish Brian could have got
Yeah, it means a lot to him, probably more to him than the rest of us, but yeah, it means a lot to all of us veterans. But like you say, his buddy, he lost to suicide, and I know it means a lot to him. And but yeah, at least one of y'all guys won it for him, so I mean, hey. But yeah, great night for all of you Dep guys. Y'all was all running up front, just Daytona. It's easy to get in trouble here, and but yeah, you got any sponsors to shout out to, buddy?
Win headed dragon. Great time. Shout out. Full thank you all. Hopefully did something. I would have rather bet. I'm glad I got to race.
10-4. I don't know why it was breaking up whenever you was on here, but for some reason it was breaking up. But like I said, congratulations on your win, and like I say, all this goes for all the veterans out there. Stop soldier suicide. Great stuff Chris got going on, man. Charity race for all veterans out there. Go overseas, get see a lot of stuff, and some don't know how to deal with it and don't get the help that they should, and they just can't deal with it anymore. But yeah, thank you to Chris for putting this on, donating the money to stop soldier suicide, and like I said, once again, congratulations on your win, buddy, and we will see you next Monday at Bristol, I believe. Yes, sir. You have a good night.
Raced.
All right, Chris, you there?
B1. Oh, shoot. Okay.
I was gonna. You already live on Facebook?
No, I was recording. It's fine.
Oh no, you was good. I was gonna put it on here if you wanted to.
Oh, I did the. We already recorded the viewer giveaway and the drivers giveaway for the raffle.
10-4.
Steve Hines, which is the viewer, won the raffle for the viewers, and then Timothy Darby won the driver.
Well, daggone.
So yeah, Steve Hines, if you're still in the chat, you are the winner of $21.38. And then Timothy Darby, if you're in the chat, $49.68. And yeah, we're just gonna go through and record the wheel spins for all the giveaways, starting with the SD1. So the drivers will know ahead of time after it's done who won those. But if any of the viewers want to know, just check out our Facebook page, which is BMRL E-Racing on Facebook. Let me see. Actually, I can post a link real quick. Also, if you need any paints done, BMRL Paint Shop.
Trying to steal my job from me, buddy.
There is the Facebook link. Go ahead and click that like button, follow, whatever, and be on the lookout, and I will post those. I'm going to try to get through everything tonight. I do have to get up at 7 in the morning, so.
Yeah, I got to be up at 6. I know how you feel. But I'm going to go ahead and close out the show, buddy, and I'll hop over there with y'all in a minute.
All right, man. Well, thank you for putting on the show, and thanks everyone for coming out. Just a fun race, hopefully. Yeah, it was fun. It was a great one.
It was very fun to broadcast it. But and seriously, man, I've said it many times tonight. Thank you for putting this on, man. It means a lot to. I can speak for me and Brian. It means a lot for me and Brian. I'm not sure about anybody else in the league that's veterans, but I know me and Brian are, and it means a lot for you to do stuff like this for veterans and soldier suicide and stuff like that, man. But seriously, thank you.
You're welcome, and thanks to everyone that came out tonight and they watched it, raced it, whatever the case was. And then yeah, I mean, it's uncharacteristic of me, but I just want to give a shout out and an apology to Timothy Stubblefield. I just knew I was stuck there on the outside by myself, and I had a gap, and as soon as my spotter started spitting out the words clear, I took it to the left, and the tip of my car just got him right in the right rear.
Yeah, I thought you was clear when you come down, but you obviously wasn't. But
yeah, I took a little bit, I guess, premature. It ended up being premature, but I thought I was, I thought I needed to take it prematurely.
100%, man. You're racing for a win, buddy. But yeah, I'll see y'all in just a minute, man.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Have a good night, guys.
Night, night, boo boo. All right, so that'll bring us to the end of Stop Soldier Suicide 325 at Daytona. Once again, thanks to Chris for putting this on and donating all the money to Stop Soldier Suicide, and it means a lot to all veterans out there. Promise you. Shows the selflessness you got, and big things going on. Stick it out with us. Hit the like and subscribe button when y'all in here, and keep viewing in, because we can't do it without y'all. And thank you to all the drivers and viewers for racing tonight and viewing in tonight. But thank all these sponsors: CB Graphics, East to West Apparel, XP League, BMRO Paint Shop. Hit them up for any of your paint needs. BMRO Network, hit us up for any of your broadcasting needs. And always SymmetricsRacing.com. Hit them up. Use the code at the bottom left of the screen, Team BMRL, for 15% off. 10 out of 10 buy. I'm looking at mine right now. Awesome product. Just got upgraded. I have one of the upgraded ones. I wouldn't trade it for nothing else. Gets all the overlays and stuff off your screen. All you need is that SD1, I promise you. But yeah, go hit them up at SymmetricsRacing.com. Grab you one of them SD1s and get to racing. But once again, thank you to Chris. Thank you to all the drivers. Thank you to the viewers. Thank you, Chase, for helping me in the booth as long as you could till you had to go, buddy. But yeah, thank you to everybody, and we'll see y'all Saturday for, actually before then, I can't, might be Thursday. Anyways, we'll have another race here in the next day or two, and tune in and watch the race and have some fun. Y'all have a good rest of your night.